Welcome back, you Gundam legends. So today I'm going to be doing a video covering a kit that I recently got from Temu, and that is the Dominator Titan, and why I'm unfortunately going to be returning the kit. So before we get started, my name is Michael Shar Jiga Vega when I'm doing model building videos. And if you guys like the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, check back regularly, because there is a very good chance that my channel will never be recommended to you again. The algorithm is extremely bizarre when it comes to recommending videos, especially mine. If you guys want to support the channel through merch, check out the links in the description. Everything is based on my short stories. And with that out of the way, so this is the Dominator Titan. So I got it from Temu for, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was $135. It definitely looked worth the price, but the problem was that they gave it a very generic name, so I couldn't really do any research to see how good the kit was. I was reading through the comments, everybody was very impressed and they liked the kit, and somebody had mentioned that they compared it to the MG Ver Ka, but I guess it was more the size and not really the build. So once I got it, I was able to see that the name of the kit is the Dominator Titan. So he definitely still looked really cool. So now with the name, I was able to actually research and see how good the kit was. And so I'm gonna have a couple of videos playing in the background. So I watched a handful or more videos, people building the kit, reviewing it, and the one recurring theme of the build was the quality. And when I'm talking about the quality, I'm talking about the fragility of the kit itself. Also, there's another thing that a lot of them weren't mentioning was the plastic itself looks very cheap. So I'm going to, this is not an unboxing because like I said, I'm returning this. So I'm not gonna unpack any of the bags. We're just gonna look at the runners through the plastic bags so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Okay, so right here we have a bunch of runners. So there are some runners that do actually look pretty damn cool. So we have the silver runners. And then we have, see, I'm using the purple ones because they're the lightest shade that we can see on the screen. So like I said, I'm not going to open up the bags because this is a kit that is worth picking up because it will look really cool on your shelf. But I was looking for something more complicated. So as you can see, this is a pretty big runner. This is a bigger runner than your usual kit that you'll see in Gundams. All right, so this one actually, I can take it out because it's, okay, no, I'm not going to because I don't want to tamper with it at all. So here's another really, really big runner. So when I was looking through the bags before, the one thing I kept thinking about as I was looking at how big the pieces were and the quality of the plastic, I was like, this looks very high grade. And I don't mean the quality is high grade quality, like it's high grade. I mean like the high grade Gunpla quality. So to give you guys an idea, so this is the high grade G-Quux Rickdom. So he looks really cool, but looks like a toy. So there's a lot of big pieces, as you guys are seeing over here. And you can tell how big the kit will be because of how big the hands are. But I'm looking, for that price, I'm looking more for something that is like a master grade quality and not a full mechanics quality. So that is the first thing that drew me off. And then the second thing that really did turn me away from this kit.
There are some pros. The pros is, as you can see, it looks fantastic when you're done. This is a great shelf piece, but the colors are so nice. I love these colors. It's a bit unusual, but not gaudy. You know, it's nice to see something like that. The metal bits would look really good with the wash on it. All these little silver bits, even the yellow bits would definitely use it. It definitely looks really cool. Everybody I show it to or you see a video of it are like, oh, that looks awesome. It looks, you know, super tough and big and awesome, and they love the messer.
Was how fragile the whole thing is. So in all the videos that I've seen, during the posing of it, everything you touch, and keep your eye on the videos that are playing in the background, and I'll link the channel names so you guys can check them out because these are also very good builders. You move the arm, you move the hand, you lift the leg, you try to position the foot. So the way all the armor is attached to the kids, so apparently I haven't looked through everything, but apparently there's no ball joints. There's no poly caps and things like that in this model. Everything is, like, all the armor is layered on top of short little pegs. So as you're touching the kit, things loosen up and things fly off. Now, if you assemble it and you put it in a pose that you want, and you put some glue and whatever on it and do some painting, the kit is going to look phenomenal. So you have some silver parts as well, which a lot of kits don't actually have that in the Gunpla, but this is really, some of the kits are paint, the paint is the plastic, whatever they're doing looks real quality, but it's not a kit. Like, if I had gotten this kit in the beginning, I would have been really happy with it. But because now, as I'm building and as my tastes are becoming more refined, I'm starting to like the more complicated kits, like the motor nuclear kits. Just to name my biggest series that I have my eye on are the motor nuclears. Maybe I'll pick up a perfect grade one day, but now this is not something that I want, and it ends up looking very much like a toy, and I don't want to, because I like taking a lot of pictures of my my models. And with this, having to worry about if the arm is going to fall off, if the hand is going to fall, if this armor plate is going to fall off, it's not something that's going to be worth my time and my patience to keep on reassembling it. So the kit looks fantastic, but the closer you look, the more flaws you see. Like, for me, there's too many big parts. If they were smaller parts that made up the bigger part, like these parts, like over here, these over here, I would have been much more keen to build it, even if it was the plastic quality wasn't up to my standards. So if you are interested in this kit, watch some review videos. If my video is not enough, I'm not saying don't buy the kit. But if you're somebody who's looking for more challenging models and more complex and less toy looking, I would stay away from this one. But if you just want a cool looking model that's going to look great on your shelf, and you want to put some work into it to glue things, do some panel lining, paint it, this will look fantastic. Because even looking at it from a distance, it does look great. So that's my video on this. I will be returning it to Temu, and I'm going to be exchanging it most likely for a motor nuclear. What store? I'm not sure yet. I've seen some things on Gundam Hangar that I'm really interested in. So we'll see about that, like the perfect grade Barbados. But again, that one I'm iffy about because it's so angular that the model Barbados gets lost in all the angles. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe, check out the playlist, check out the links in the descriptions, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. It's been a pleasure being your Shar, Juga Vega. I'll catch you guys later. All right, thanks for watching another Gundam episode.